Okay, so welcome. My name is Antonio Edward of Shiz Media, and I'm going to show you how you can get acquainted with your Microsoft account. When I created your account, this is my administrator section. I created your account here, and I sent you a password. Basically, I put that here, and also I have to make you sign in by changing your password. Okay, we're going to skip that for now because I've already done that. So this is the email that you're going to get. Microsoft Online Services, new and modified user account. So let's log in real quick. Just check it out. All right. So it's going to give me a temporary username and password. Okay. So let's go ahead and log into the account. You would check your email to see this. And I'm surprised. Okay. This is Chrome. And this is Firefox. I guess I had to hit refresh, huh? Okay, well there it is. Alright, so we're going to open up this email here because I need that temporary password. You check your own email, so if it's Yahoo, AOL, if it's Gmail or a Microsoft account, there it is. Alright, so you can click on this link here if you like. But let's say you ever forget the website address. You don't remember portal.office365.com. Just remember this. Just type members.shizmedia.net. It will automatically take you there. There you go. It takes you to the login page. You can also just type member.shizmedia.net. I'm not sure why this is happening. It seems like I'm having some internet issues right now. It should not happen when you do this, hopefully. But member.shizmedia.net or members.shizmedia.net will take you to the same location. We're going to have you log in with your credentials. Okay, and then of course you got to put in that temporary password. So just copy this, paste it here. You may want to click on keep me signed in. Notice that it's making you change your password. Do not save this password because this is your temporary password that this is asking you to do. This is your browser. Each browser has their own way of asking you, do you want to save this password? Make sure that you don't do that, not at least at this time, because you're going to put your temporary password here, then you're going to put your new password. Make it as strong as possible so that we don't have any hackers going into our system here. You change your password, and there you go. Now we got to set up your account. So you click on set up now. It's going to make you log in again. This time you put in your new password, the password that you set up. Now, if your browser asks you to save your password, click on remember password. Now we're here. Woo, this is a lot to do here, right? Okay, I'm going to set up an authentication email. You can set up at least one of these options below. You can use your phone as an authenticator, email, or security questions, or you can do a combination of all three. I'm going to use my email because that I can show you. And I'm going to check my email now, and notice that the Shiz Media account email verification code. You open it up, copy the number into there, click on verify. There we go. As long as you have one of these done, you can go ahead and finish it. If you set up the phone, all you got to do is select the United States and your cell phone number that has texting capability. Okay, and you can ask it to call you if you don't have texting capability. Let's say you put your home phone number, you can have it call you or text. and you can text yourself the code. I'm not going to do that on this account, because this is actually somebody's account. It's not really a fake account, but I'm using it as a demo. Security questions. All right. So let's see. In what city did you first meet your spouse? I'm going to go ahead and I decided not to do the security questions for this because um, I don't want to give away my security questions that I use on other accounts. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one. I already set it up and it's allowing me to finish. You can do the rest of these on your own time. You can do it, anytime you want. I want to click on finish. Now, it's set up my account now, and it's going to take some time. It's going to let me set up Outlook first. So English, yes. Select your time zone. Make sure you select the right time zone that you're in. Pacific, Arizona, Mountain, Central Time, Eastern, and if you live in Hawaii, Alaska, and Atlantic Time if you live in Canada. If you live in another country, well, make sure you select the country that you live in based on the city that it gives you here. And of course, if you live in a different city, just make sure you pick the closest city closest to you. If you live in Paris, Italy, or somewhere near Paris, Italy, make sure you pick this. This person lives in Eastern Time. I live in Central, but she lives in Eastern Time. So I'm going to go ahead and select Eastern Time for her. Now that set is set. If you ever have to move, just make sure that you set the time accordingly. Alright, now I'm into my email. You're probably not going to have much email here, so no big deal, right? Then you have a lot of options here. You have a lot of options to do and go just about anywhere you like in Office 365. The first thing I'd like you to do is to go directly to sites. The reason why SharePoint takes a little bit of time to get set up. So I would like you to go ahead and make sure that it gets going. Let's make sure it gets going. See right here? Give us a moment to set it up. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and go someplace else. Let this run in the background. And you can go someplace else if you like. Go back to your email. Now, all these pop-ups will start popping down. Just close them. You want to click on your picture up here, and you want to change your picture. So you want to click on change, and click on this photo icon here. Once you click on the photo icon, you will want to look for your picture. So let's go find a picture. Now Jasmine has her own picture. I don't have a picture of Jasmine, so I'm just going to pick one of my pretty wife. There she is. I think that looks very good. I like that picture. Alright, so there's your picture. Once you pick the picture you like, go ahead and hit save. That goes up there. Now, the reason why you want to do this, because pictures will show up all over the website. Make sure you pick a picture that is professional. It doesn't have to be business dress. Just as long as it's not like you in your swimming suit or night, your night clothing. Pick a picture that's nice, clean, decent. It could be a selfie. That's fine. I'm cool with that. But something that's nice and clean and beautiful, like my wife here. Okay. Just pick a picture of yourself that you feel is best. No fake pictures. No like drawings or a picture of your avatar on WoW. Nothing like that. It's got to be a real picture of somewhat of a full face picture. Even if it's cut off in the head like this, that's fine. But please upload a picture that's professional, that can be seen very easily. Once you got your picture up there, keep in mind that your picture may not show up on other people's sites or in other places for 24 hours. So don't expect your picture to show up everywhere just yet. 24 hours later, it's going to show up everywhere. But allow that time. Sometimes it's quicker than that, but you know. The next thing you want to do is, remember I had you go to sites, you come back to mail, and you're in the mail now. Click on this little gear here, and you want to go to options. Options, this is where you kind of set up all the different options you want to set. Like you can literally give us as much information as possible. Okay? Now remember, we're in the United States. If you're in the United States, make sure you put a 1 before the area code. 512, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but make sure you put your phone number here. Okay? If you do happen to have your own personal fax, put your own personal fax here. Okay? So that we might have to send you something. We probably will never send you anything. Now, I strongly suggest that you put your same phone number in both areas, where it says work phone, home phone, and mobile phone. If you do have a home phone and a mobile phone that's different, then take your favorite phone and put it in work phone. So if you want us to call us on your cell phone the most, take this one and copy it here. If you want us to call you on your home phone versus your cell phone, take this number and copy it here. If all you got is a cell phone, just fill them all in with the same number, just like that. So that if you don't want us to know your home phone, you can leave the home phone blank. If you don't have a cell phone, leave it blank. Just put your home phone and work phone like that. I suggest that you don't put your actual work number. Okay? Also, you want to pick the phone that has an answering service, like a voicemail. And most cell phones have some type of voicemail service, so we can leave you a message. Put in your address. Okay? And you can put your apartment number on the same line. You can also do something like this if you like. Okay? It's up to you. Just make sure that it's clear and precise so that we can get to it really quickly. Okay, well, I'm in Central, so let's just put where I'm at. This is not my real address, by the way. Please put the 2-letter designation for your state if you live in the United States. California, Illinois, Texas, Virginia, Connecticut, whatever. Please put the 2-letter designation for your state. And then put in your zip code. Okay? If you know your zip +4, give us that as well. If you do not, well, you do not. So, you select the state you're in. Okay? In this case, it's probably already pre-selected, but if you do live in a different country, make sure you select the country that you live in. Putting your full address in your own country based on what your country is. Click on Save. Alright, that did save up. Now, if you want to change your theme, feel free. You got a lot of different colors and themes here that you can choose from. You can set up a lot of different setups here. And make sure that you get with me if you want to put the email on your phone. If you're visually impaired, make sure you select that. And also come here, your regional time zone. I prefer military time, so I suggest you select that as well. But if you're really uncomfortable with military time, just make sure you select the one that's appropriate for you. Okay? Make sure you select your time zone. Again, this may be set automatically, but just make sure, just double check. It's Eastern time. Okay, great. I do speak English in the United States. Make sure you select the language that you feel is best for you. Now, Okay, I gotta save that. Okay, it's saving my regional settings right now. Okay, so let's see. There's a lot of other stuff here, junk mail settings, but the main thing that I would like you to do is to go to the email signature, set it up. Well, this is Jasmine. So let's say this is Jasmine. Then make sure you put in your email address. Put in your phone number. Make sure that you stick to the standard of phone numbers. Like that. That's fine. But if you really must, this is fine too. Preferably, I would like you to do something like this. That's just, that's just me. Because I can just copy it, paste it, and call you. And that's it. You really don't. If you want to put your doc title, you can put that here. And make sure you check that box. And hit save. I'm not going to save this because I'll let Jasmine decide what she wants to do with that. Okay. So, by the way, Finney is not her real last name. I decided that she can choose if she wants to be public or not with this. She does have a YouTube channel, but I'll let you find it. Alright, so you can set up all your stuff here. Since we may be shooting all times of day and night, I suggest that you set your calendar appearance to 12 a.m. and set the maximum time to 11:30 p.m. Show all days. So make sure you check every single day of the week, 12:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And there's other settings in here that you can set as well. Save it. I'll show you why in a minute. Notifications, you can set all that if you like. And you also got the People Hub. You can connect and pretty much do anything you want here. You can even import contacts from a different contact list. Alright, so now that we got all this set up, your mail is pretty much set up, so you don't have to do anything else in here. Let's go to your calendar. I want to show you something. Because we may be shooting on Saturday and Sunday, that's why I would like you to make sure you include every single day of the week and that you include all the times of the day so that it will all show up here. Even if you go to daily, that's okay, here we go. So if you go daily, it shows you from 12 all the way until midnight, because some days we may be shooting real late or maybe even earlier in the morning, and we want you to be able to see your calendar without issue. The reason why they have this set up like that because some people have 9 to 5 jobs or 9 to 6, and all they need is like from 8 to 7. So that's all they want to see on their calendar. So everybody's different in that regards, but in our business, we kind of need everything. You can see your contacts here. I will talk about Yammer in a minute. OneDrive. Your OneDrive is where you store all your documents. So just make sure that you store all your documents on your OneDrive account. You can drag and drop them here, or you can even create new documents, which is a Microsoft Word document, Excel document, PowerPoint, and even OneNote. So make sure you keep everything in OneDrive. Don't store anything on your local computer when it comes to any production that we do. That's very important. Keep it in Office 365 so that anybody can get access to it at any time. The functionality of OneDrive will be discussed in a different video, but just remember, keep everything in 365. You got sites. When you click on sites, notice that there are 2 areas to go to. You can go to Yammer, or you can go to Team Sites. Let's go to Team Sites. Alright, so now SharePoint's set up. Remember I said to go to Sites first, then come back? Because once you come back, it'll already be set up. You got we got several movies going on at the same time. Click on the one you like, or you can come up here and click on the movie that you want to go to. Okay, and they all should be here. I think I'm missing double shot. That'll be something I'll look into. That's probably because you don't have access to. Okay, it will only show you what you have access to. So if you don't see every project here, I mean, then you're not going to be able to get access to it. So since we have access to a production that we are working on now, forward, notice that we got the script, we got the shot list, and a bunch of other stuff. We got announcements. This movie is still in pre-production, so it's not a whole lot going on here, but eventually it's going to be filled with announcements and directions, calendar items. And on the left hand side, you can look at a full production calendar when we start doing production. Okay. All right. And let's see. You got task. Task is simply like if you just want to set up like tasks so you can check things off. So every time you set a task, you check it off, check it off, check it off. And you can click on task by clicking on new, type in what you want, select whether you want to have it done by a certain date, or you can set it to do none. You can show more details and have a little bit more options, and then you type out what you want that task to be. Okay, so let's see here. Dev. Dev is kind of like a organizer. It's like a smart organizer of files. So it tries to decide what is important to you. So you can come here to see what the latest information is, see what's going on, see what people are doing that's being currently worked on. So you can jump around how you like there. Video. You will have access to certain video channels. You can even upload your own video. So if you want to upload a video of yourself rehearsing, you can do that if you're an actor. Feel free to go in there and upload that. You got Word Online, Excel Online, PowerPoint, and OneNote. All these different features and stuff here, even Sway, will be discussed in a whole different deal. Let's go back to sites. Now, the reason why I want you to go back to sites because I want you to click on the gear and go to, okay, not the gear. Click on your picture. Click on your picture and select About Me. Okay, About Me will allow you, remember that profile picture I was telling you about? It's going to show up like this for a while. In about 24 hours, your picture will fill in without a problem. You click on Edit Profile right here. Once you click on this, you can add in basic information about yourself. Ask me about, I don't know, if you're into clothing, movie buff. Okay, and then don't close it. Just go to the next tab. Go ahead and fill in your phone numbers here again. Same thing. Okay. Who's your assistant? Past projects you've done, any type of skill set, what type of school you went to, your birthday, and see how it is right here, enter the date and the following, August 15th. So if you were born on March 20th, make sure you put that down there, March 20th. Okay. What your interests are. Click on this little ... and go to news feeds. Okay. You can leave that alone if you like. Come to language. All these settings here cannot be changed because this is all set in the back end. There's something we can do to change that. Alright, so let's go to custom properties. I would like you to fill in your Facebook profile, your LinkedIn profile if you have a LinkedIn, and a Twitter profile here. Save it. Save it. And there you go. Your information will show up on this page here. It's like a little profile page within the company. It's like our own personal Facebook. Now, the last thing I'd like you to do is go to Yammer. So go to Yammer, opens up a new tab. And notice it opened up a new tab. And this is where you put in your first name, your last name, which should already be filled in. You put in what department you're in. Just put in your title. Oh, sorry. Okay. You're in the Ford. If you're working on the Ford movie, you want to put Ford because that's what department you work for. Click on next. And this right here, please leave blank and go next. You can join any of the sites that you see here. Okay, I'm good with that. Now, here's where you got to browse for that photo again. You do have to choose a photo here. And so, let me see. If you want to, you can choose the same photo. There we go. Very pretty. All right. Go ahead and close whatever pop-ups you see there. And now, you are now a part of Yammer. Very easy, right? And that's it. That's all for the setup. To sign out of Office 365, just make sure you click on your name, on your picture, I mean. Click on Sign Out. And that's it. You're now signed out of Office 365. If you want to go back into it, you can. And I really don't know why it does that. It doesn't do that in Chrome. For some reason, Firefox is doing that to me. Now, there is one more thing. We would like you to download the software. So, what you want to do is click on Office 365 here. Okay. And you want to go to Office 365 Settings by clicking on the gear Office 365 Settings. What I'd like you to do is install and manage software. You notice it opens up a new tab. Boom to boom. There are a couple of things I'd like you to download. You can, if you want to, download OneDrive for Business, but it's not required. But we would like to ask you to go ahead and install Skype for Business. Now keep in mind, this is not the Skype that you know about here. This is regular Skype. This is Skype for Business. What we're going to do is sign into Skype. You have to download Skype for Business from this page. Okay, in order for it to work here. If you ever get any errors saying that it's the wrong version and you need a 64-bit instead of 32-bit, all you gotta do is click on here, select 64-bit, and click on Install. That's it. Make sure that you choose the right one. That your computer is going to tell you which one it is that you need to get. If you have any problems with that, you can always email me. All right, so you put in your email address. You click on Sign In, and then you put in your password. No. You want to click on Yes. I clicked on No, but you click on Yes. I'm going to sign in, and there's my Skype account. Your picture will show up, like I said, in 24 hours. Oh, there it is. It popped up. That was pretty quick. They did it pretty quickly there. All right. So now that you sign in to Skype for Business, you can add me. And if you search for me, you can just do like Antonio Edward, or you can just put in Antonio. And make sure you click on the one with the picture. It's going to show you a lot of options here, but the one with the picture is the one you want to add. Add it to your favorites, or you can add it to a contact list. Let's put in favorites. type in Serenity. Make sure you pick the one with the picture. This one says presence unknown. Okay. So, oh, that's right. She needs to set up her account. Okay. Her account's not set up yet. Alright. So then once you get that in there, then you can go ahead and close that altogether. If you want to make sure it's not tying up your resources and you're not really using it at this time, look for Skype for Business here. Now this is the regular Skype icon here. If you click on this right here in the lower notification area, this is your regular Skype and this is your Skype for Business. If you mouse over it, it will tell you what it is. Just right click, exit, and it will take you out. Okay, so basically that's all you need to do. I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this account and be done with it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and change it back to mine because I need mine up. There we go. Okay, and so if you guys have any questions, you can always contact me and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Alright, so you have a good day today and thank you so much. Bye-bye.